Good day. My name is Shawn Herrick, and I want to thank you for stopping by ShawnHerrick.com. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been to like a party, an event, a function, a networking event, a sporting event, and maybe you've noticed there's certain people that they're just always like the life of the party. You seem like they just know everybody. They're shaking hands and kissing babies and waving at folks, and they're just like the life of the party. Then you might look off in the corner and you see somebody, you know, kind of like off in the corner. Maybe they have a drink in one hand, maybe they got their cell phone in the other hand, pretending to text somebody, and they're really not. Have you ever wondered, you know, what are those people that they just know everybody? Are they popular, or do they have some special gift? You know, how are they the ones that are always just the life of the party? Well, let me tell you what's going on here. They are not anybody special. They're not extra popular. They just learned the secret of making friends and making connections and networking that maybe you haven't learned yet. How would you like to learn a foolproof method that will allow you in any given situation to network, meet people, and feel confident about doing it? Whether you're at a networking event, you're out looking for prospective clients, business partners, looking to date, or just make friends, I'm going to give you right now a foolproof method, a secret that great networkers have learned that allows you to meet people and make connections and make friends and make contacts in any given situation. So grab a pen, grab someone to write with. I'm going to give you some awesome information right now that will make you a ton of money if you utilize it. So here we go. Number one, the most important of all when networking and meeting people. You ready for it? It's really difficult. You got to smile. That is absolutely life and death. You got to smile. That is one of the biggest keys in making friends and making people feel comfortable, is to simply smile. Very simple. Number two, take a look at your hand. Most of us have a palm and, you know, some hairs and about 5 fingers. This tool can make you millions and make you tons of friends. In any given situation, always be the first to extend that hand, to introduce yourself. Just shake hands. That is very important. Your hand can be $1 million tool in networking. Very, very, very powerful right there. Utilize your hand. Always be the first in every situation to shake hands. Number three, this is very, very simple. You've got to have what I call conversation flow. You can't just kind of stand there and go, oh, so, how about the weather? That's not going to work. You've got to have conversation flow. You've got to have a game plan of what you're going to say, and here's a game plan for you to take and utilize. Always stay in control. You stay in control by asking questions, showing you care, and smiling. So let me cover that again. Smile, ask questions, stay in control, show you care. One more time. Be in control, smile, ask questions, and show you care. That is absolutely critical in conversation and networking. And finally, probably the most important thing in kind of continuing that conversation flow is having kind of a system of how to meet people and talk to people and keep the conversation going. So I'm going to give you 8 letters that will help you if you can memorize these 8 letters in order. I've used this for over a decade and a half to meet tens of thousands of people, and it will definitely work for you as well. So here they are. C-C-I-C-F-O-R-M. Very simple. C-C-I-C-F-O-R-M. What those letters stand for are the 8 letters in conversation flow. So the first C stands for comment. You've got to comment on the situation. So if I was standing in line at Starbucks, for example, and you know, I smile at somebody, I might ask them, hey, what do you recommend? What are you drinking? What's your favorite drink here at Starbucks? I comment on the situation. If I'm at the gas station and I make eye contact with someone else pumping gas, I might comment, what do you think about these crazy gas prices? So I comment on the situation. Next is to compliment. That's very important. People like to feel good. I like to compliment shoes. I like to compliment watches, jewelry, shirts. Now, gentlemen, be very careful of how you compliment a lady. Just very careful with that. Shoes always work well. Number 3, the I stands for introduce. We already covered that. Be the first to extend that hand. Say, hey, I'm Shawn. What's your name? Nice to meet you. And the last C stands for common. Find something in common with that person you're meeting. I always ask, so do you live around here? Do you work around here? Whatever the situation is, I try to find something in common so we have a common ground. Now, the next 4 letters are really easy. F-O-R-M, form, stands for family, occupation, recreation, and money. 4 of the major topics that most conversations are about. So as you comment on the situation, compliment somebody, introduce yourself, then find something in common, then you can ask that new person, being in control, asking questions, showing you care, asking about their family, ask about their occupation, what do they do for a living, recreation, what do they do for fun. And then if you're in business and you want to lead up to money, you can always use money as the last resort. So right there, you've just got the secret to what all successful networkers and people have learned over the years of how to network and how to meet people. So to recap, very simple. Smile, use your hand as a tool, stay in control, show you care, and use conversation flow. Now, if you utilize that, now it's not going to happen instantly. You got to practice it. So you got to put yourself out there in the marketplace. You've got to go out there and start conversations and practice this. It won't happen overnight. But if you can utilize what we just talked about, you will have tremendous success as you go out there and network, meet people, make friends, whatever you're looking to do, utilize this information to grow your business, grow your network, grow your friends, and I wish you the best of success. Once again, thanks for stopping by. If you want more resources, you can stop by ShawnHerrick.com. Look forward to talking to you soon. Have a great day and God bless.